やめろ。染岡さん。お前らそんなに暇なのか。
なんすか染岡さん。教会員かなんか知らないっすけど、俺たちの問題に口出ししないでもらいたいですね。
Hold up, Atsuya. I get it. You're back. You gotta shine. Let the fans see the real you. But you can't just introduce something like the reinforcement committee and expect me to just stay quiet. What's up, YouTube? Lucas TV 719 here, riding the Otis hype train. Chugga woo woo. I mean, look at all the information we've been getting back after back. We're getting redesigns for some of our favorite characters, backstories for some characters we were confused how it would work in this new timeline, with all the episodes of Outer Code telling us about the aliens. We're even getting introductions to new characters, such as Kira Hiroto, the original one who died, and Fubuki Atsuya back alive. And that's where I really want to start here, with the first episode of Outer Code with Atsuya, Fubuki, and Someoka. Now the theory I'm trying to make on this video is in regards to the reinforcement committee mentioned by Atsuya in Outer Code episode 1. What is it? We don't know. But that's where the theory comes in. I think I have an idea of what it might be and how it fits into this new world. Before we go any deeper, I want to go over the timeline for a second. Now, the basis that we all know is that Hades takes place after the first Raimon 11, but in an alternate timeline where the aliens never attacked. I mean, they already have an episode in production called Another Episode 27, where they'll pretty much just introduce Asuto, I guess. But the main focus throughout this series is Another Football Frontier. So that means an entire year has gone by, because the Football Frontier is an annual tournament to find out Japan's best youth soccer team. And I don't know if everyone knows, but after episode 125 with Little Gigant, an entire year has passed by. So from the beginning to the end, pretty much 2 years have gone by. This means after Endo and the OG Raimon win the Football Frontier, Asuto and the gang come in the next year with no one there. And here is where the theory starts to take shape. Now, from the first episode of Outer Code, we can see that people like Someoka from the Raimon 11 have been sent to other schools as part of a thing known as the Reinforcement Committee. But what is the Reinforcement Committee, and what exactly is its purpose? Here's my theory. Now, the main bulk of this theory will contain me talking about things that have in no way any relation to Go. So remember, whatever I'm saying here is related to something else. So just keep that in mind. So my theory is, if you win the Football Frontier, the next year you gotta be sent to different schools to help other teams. Think of it as a fifth sector like thing. We can't have the same school winning every year. So, their way to solve this, they send everyone from Raimon into a different team, so they're not just as powerful. For example, Fubuki is watching in the beginning like, Raimon, huh? And he's not thinking like, these are the guys who won last year, they're just another team who just happens to be doing well out of nowhere. Therefore, my theory states that Raimon isn't really a school to be considered with in this season, because all the guys that came together to win the first round have been separated, and that's why schools like Seisho Gakuen and whatever school Nozaki Yuma is part of are the front runners. And this is causing other teams to not really put Raimon on a pedestal like they should be, but they're just seeing it as another competitor that isn't as good as they would have been if they fought them last season. I mean, evidence for this theory contains, of course, Someoka at Hakuren, my previous theory that I've speculated in previous videos, of Kido either being at Seisho or somewhere else where he's affected Haizaki, and everyone else at a different school. I've made suggestions for Goenji going to Kidokawa or Okinawa, Endo we have no idea, and everyone else, except for Kazamaru, I guess he could be at that ninja school, because he's with that guy, but everyone else, there isn't really a firm, concrete place that they would fit better in. I mean, maybe you can make an argument for Nishigaki, Ichinose, and Domon all being in Kidokawa. But then you got those two and Goenji, so yeah, it's a bit of a stretch. But the idea is that everyone is at a different school, which is actually interesting. I don't really know. Give me your opinions. And that's the basis of the theory. I guess as more episodes of Outer Code, we'll get a clearer idea. But this is what I've been able to come up with for now. So, in the comments, give me your opinion, your ideas, what you think. I'd love to hear it. I'll see you guys soon. And for more Inazuma content, stay tuned to Countdown to Ares here on Lucas TV 719. Till we meet again, folks.